Hello dear students, our next topic is height and slant height. Okay, here you can see a square pyramid. Okay, this is actually a square pyramid, and see, this is the height of the pyramid. Okay, height means the distance from the apex. This is the apex, and apex to the bottom edge, middle of the bottom. Okay, that is what we call height of the prism. And this one is the slant height. Slant height means the height of the triangle on the lateral faces. Okay, so this one is the slant height. Okay, so this is height of the pyramid, and this one is the slant height of the pyramid. Slant height means it is the height of the triangle. And here, see, this is the perpendicular distance. Okay, so this is the perpendicular distance. Height is the perpendicular distance from the apex to the base. Okay, this is the perpendicular distance. That means it should touch the base at 90 degree. Okay, then if we take this distance, what will be this distance? See, our base is a square, and this is the center of the base, and from the center, what will be this distance? Yes, that distance will be half of the base. So here from this picture we can see that yes, the height of the prism and the slant height and half of the base forms a right triangle. Okay, it forms a right triangle. From this figure you can see that height, slant height and base edge form a right triangle, and using Pythagoras theorem we can find out height and slant height and half of the base. If we get any two measurement, we can find three of them. Okay, so this is the relation between them, that is the height, half of the base and the slant height. They form a right triangle. Okay, they form a right triangle. Which is the hypotenuse here? Slant height is the hypotenuse, and height is the altitude, and half the base is the base of the right triangle. Okay, so slant height square is equal to height square plus half of the base edge square. Okay, using this idea we have some problems here. Let us do that problems. Okay, using a square and four triangles with the dimensions as specified in the picture, a pyramid is made. What is the height of the pyramid? What if the square and the triangles are like this? Okay, so here we have, yes, this is 24. The square side is equal to 24, and here we have a triangle, and the height of the triangle is 18. Okay, so what is the relation between height, slant height and half of the base edge? Here base edge is given, base edge is A, that is equal to 24. Then what about its half? Yes, half of base edge is equal to 12 by 2, 24 by 2 is equal to 12 centimeter. Okay, and what about slant height? Height of the triangle is called slant height, and that is equal to 18 centimeter. That is L is equal to 18 centimeter, and we need the height of the triangle. Okay, we need the height of the triangle. So what is the relation between half of the base edge, slant height and height of the triangle, height of the pyramid? Yes, that is equal to, yes, h square is equal to L square minus A by 2 the whole square. Okay, that is what is L here? L is equal to, yes, L is equal to 18. 18 square minus A by 2 square is equal to 12 square. 18 square is equal to, yes, 324, and 12 square is equal to 144, and that is equal to 80. Okay, 80 is h square. Then what is h? H is equal to root 80. Okay, root 80 is the answer, or we can write this as, yes, this is equal to 4 into 20, right? 4 into 20, then 4 is equal to 2, and 2 root 20. Okay, height of the pyramid is equal to 2 root 20. Okay, here we have one more question like this that we will discuss in the class. Now look at the second question. A square pyramid of base edge 10 centimeters and height 12 centimeters is to be made of paper. What should be the dimensions of the triangle? Okay, square pyramid of base edge is 10 centimeter and its height is equal to 12 centimeter. And what should be the dimensions of the triangles? Okay, triangles. Square is the base. Also square is given the its side is equal to 10 centimeter and the height of the pyramid is also there, that is equal to 12 centimeter. That means now we need the slant height. Okay, dimensions of the triangle means slant height is the height of the triangle and its base is equal to the base of the pyramid. Okay, so here we have, yes, h's here. What is h? H is equal to 12 and what is, yes, h is equal to 12 and base edge a is equal to 10. Okay, h is equal to 12 and a is equal to 10. Then we need slant height. Okay, slant height L is equal to, yes, L square is equal to h square plus a by 2 the whole square. That is equal to, yes, h is equal to 12 square plus what is a by 2 whole square, that is equal to 5 square. See, 12 square is equal to 144 and 5 square is equal to 25. Then 144 plus 25 is equal to 169. That is L square is equal to 169. From this L is equal to root of 169, that is equal to 13. Okay, so here we have the dimensions of the triangle. Okay, we need the dimensions. Yes, dimensions of the triangle are, yes, what about its dimensions? Yes, its height is equal to, height of the triangle is equal to, height is equal to 13 centimeter and what about its base? Base is equal to, yes, 10 centimeter. That is the base of the pyramid itself is the base of the triangle also. Okay, here we have two more problems, that is question number 3 and 4, that we will discuss in the class. Okay, our next topic is volume of a pyramid. Here you can see two figures. One is a pyramid and another is a prism. Okay, and we already know how to find volume of a prism. Okay, the second figure is a prism and we already know how to find volume of a prism. How do we find volume of a prism? Do you remember? We have already studied in the 9th standard that is volume of a pyramid is, volume of a prism is, yes, base area into height. That is, if we pour some water in the hollow prism, hollow means open prism, yes, open prism, yes, first it fill in the base, then it fill along the height. Okay, that means base is a square, then first fill in the base area, that means it fill in the a square. Okay, then if it fill along the height, that means a square h is the volume of the prism. Okay, so we already know volume of a prism is a squared h. Okay, now I want to fill water in the prism using our pyramid. Okay, then how many times I need to you need to take water to complete or to fill the prism? Yes, if I actually took the pyramid to fill up the prism, yes, I need 3 times. Okay, that is 3 times of the volume of the prism pyramid is equal to volume of the prism. Okay, that means I need to take 3 times water to fill the prism. That means the volume of the pyramid is 1/3 of the volume of the prism. Okay, or we can say that volume of the prism is 3 times of volume of the pyramid. Okay, so from this is we have an equation to find volume of a pyramid. Volume of a pyramid is equal to 1/3 of volume of the prism. Okay, volume of the prism, that is 1/3 of a squared h. 1/3 of a squared h is the volume of the pyramid. Okay, in this chapter we need volume of the pyramid and the volume of the pyramid is equal to 1/3 a squared h. Okay. The volume of the prism square pyramid is equal to a third of the product of the base area and the height. Okay, base area into height, that is 1/3 of base area into height. What is base here? Yes, we know that the base is, if we take the base edge as A, then base area is equal to A square. Okay, and the height is h, and 1/3 of this is actually area of the prism, and the same pyramid with the same height and the same base edge have 1/3 of volume of this. Okay, so volume of the pyramid is equal to 1/3 of A square h. Okay, so this is the equation to find volume of a pyramid. Okay, volume of a pyramid. Now we have some problems here. Let us do that problems. Next, first question. What is the volume of a square pyramid of base edge 10 centimeters and slant height 15 centimeter? See, here we have the base edge. Okay, from base edge we can find out the base area, but here we have slant height, not height of the pyramid. Okay, so slant height is given here and the base edge is also given. So first we need to find out height of the pyramid. Okay, if we have height and base edge, then we can find out the volume, right? So that is equal to, yes, here we have slant height L is equal to 15 and A is equal to, yes, base edge is equal to 10 centimeter. Okay, base edge is equal to 10 centimeter. Then what is the relation between L, A and H? We need to find out H. Okay, what is the relation between them? Yes, L square is equal to, yes, H square plus A by 2 the whole square. Okay, from this we need to find out H. That is, H square is equal to L square minus A by 2 the whole square. That is equal to, yes, 15 square minus A by 2 is, yes, 5 square. 15 square is equal to 225 and 5 square is equal to 25. That is equal to 200. Okay, that is H square is equal to 200. Then what is H? H is equal to root 100. 200, that is 2 into 100. And we know that 100, square root of 100 is 10. Then 10 into root 2 is equal to 10 root 2. That is height of the pyramid is 10 root 2. Now we need to find out the volume. Then volume is equal to 1 by 3. Volume is equal to, yes, 1 by 3 A square H. Volume is equal to 1 by 3 A square H. That is, yes, 1 by 3 into, what is A here? A is equal to, yes, A is equal to 10. That is 10 square into height is equal to 10 root 2. So here we have, yes, 10 square is 100. 100 into 10 is 1000. So 1000 root 2 divided by 3. So 1000 root 2 by 3 cubic centimeter is the volume of the pyramid. Okay, now look at the second question. Two square pyramids have the same volume. The base edge of one is half that of the other. How many times the height of the second pyramid is the height of the first? Okay, so here we have the volumes are equal. Okay, that is, if we take the volume of the first one as V1 and the second as V2, okay, and the base edge of the first one as A1 and the base edge of the second as A2. Okay, and the height of the first one is H1 and height of second is equal to H2. Okay, and what is the relation between them? Yes, the base edge of one is half that of the other. Okay, that is, if A1 is the base edge of the first one, then A2 is yes, A1 by 2. Okay, A2 is A1 by 2. So how do we find volume of both? Yes, what is volume of the first one? Volume of the first one is equal to 1 by 3 A1 H. Okay, that is 1 by 3 into base edge area of the base edge, or a1 square h. Okay, v1 is equal to 1 by 3 a1 square h, and v2 is equal to, yes, 1 by 3 into, what is here? Here a2 is a1 by 2. So that is equal to a1 by 2 the whole square h. And we have v1 and v2 are equal. So let us equate them. Then we have 1 by 3, yes, a1 square h is equal to 1 by 3 a1 square by 2 square. That is a1 square by 4 h. Okay, so let us cancel the like terms. Okay, so this is h1 and this one is h2. Okay, 1 by 3 and 1 by 3 get cancelled. a1 square and a1 square get cancelled. Then here we have h1 and here we have h2 by 4. Okay, that is, yes, the first one's height will be, yes, 1/4 of the height of the second one. Okay, 1/4 of the height of the second one. That is the relation between the, or the first one's height is 4 times of so the second one height is 4 times of the height of the first one. Okay. Next, third question. The base edge of two square pyramids are in the ratio 1:2 and their heights are in the ratio 1:3. The volume of the first is 180 cubic centimeter. Then what is the volume of the second? Okay, so here we have the base edges of two square pyramids are in the ratio 1:2. Okay, so bases are in the ratio, yes, bases are in the ratio 1:2. Okay, bases are in the ratio 1:2. Okay, then take the first one's base be x and the second one's base be 2x. Okay, and the heights are in the ratio 1:3. Okay, that is heights of both are in the ratio, heights are in the ratio 1:3. Then what will be height of the first one? First one's height is equal to h, first one's height h, and height of the second one is equal to, yes, 3h. Okay, then what will be volume of the first one? Volume of first one is equal to, yes, volume of the first one, that is we are taking here as v1. v1 is equal to, yes, 1 by 3 x square h. Okay, and we have the volume of the first one is equal to, yes, 180 cubic centimeter, 180 cubic centimeter or centimeter cube. Okay, that is 1 by 3 x square h is equal to 180 cubic centimeter. Then what will be volume of the second? Yes, its base is equal to 2x. Okay, so volume is equal to 1 by 3 2x square into, what about height? Height is equal to 3h. Okay, that is equal to 1 by 3 into, what is 2x whole square is equal to 4x square into 3h, 4x square into 3h. Okay, so that is equal to, yes, 4x square into 3h, that is equal to 1 by 3 into, yes, 1 by 3 into 4 into 3 is 12. 12x square h, 12x square h. See, here we have 1 by 3 x square h is equal to 180. Okay, 1 by 3 x square h is equal to 180. 1 by 3 x square h is equal to 180. So instead of this 1 by 3 x square h, here we can substitute the value 180. Then what will be the volume of the second? Volume of the second is equal to 12 into 180. Okay, 12 into 180 is equal to, yes, 2160 cubic centimeter. Okay, that is the volume of the pyramid. Okay, here we have some more problems, that is 4, 5 and 6, 7 on the other side, that we will discuss in the next class. Okay, thank you children.